Good evening, Rabotai. We were discussing laws in Netilat Yadayim. The Gemara Sahim says that if you're going to eat something, it's just davar shetikbulo b'mashkeh, you're going to eat something that you dip into liquid, like a fruit or a vegetable, then you have to wash your hands in Netilat Yadayim before. So there's a little debate in the Rishonim. What is the reason behind this? Tosafot says this is because we touch wet food, we go make it tameh, and we're not allowed to eat food to make ourselves tameh. So therefore, that's why we have to do this mitzvah, to purify our hands before we touch it. According to this, it only applies in the times of the temple. Today, people are not makpid, we're not meticulous to make sure we eat tameh food or tahor food, so this mitzvah shouldn't apply. According to the Rosh, the reason is it's connected to washing hands for bread. What's the reason we wash hands for bread? It's because we have to remind the Kohanim to either truma b'tahara, to either truma with purity, to wash the hands before. So therefore, this is also part of that reminder. So that should also apply today, just like we wash hands for bread. Because of this argument, who do we follow? Like, we therefore, in regards to bracha, we're machmir, we're strict. So therefore, Shulchan Aruch and Kuf Nun Het says we wash our hands before, but without a bracha. Famously, we do this in the seder. We do this by orchatz. Before we do karpatz, we wash our hands without a bracha because we're going to dip a vegetable into liquid. That's exactly the same situation. Comes up many times. You could go to Yoshvo, you could go to after at your snack in your house, your family washes you grapes, washes you a fruit, and they give it to you wet, and you're going to eat it with your hands. All these situations, you have to wash your hands before, Netilat Yadayim, without a bracha. So therefore, it's very practical. A person has to pay attention that if you don't want to wash your hands, you could dry it. If you dry it before, so you avoid having to wash, but if you're going to touch it wet, you have to wash your hands, Netilat Yadayim. There's this nice story of a person who went to vacation, and he went to the hotel. He needed help bringing his stuff to his room, his luggage. So he told the worker, "Can you please bring it to my room?" "No problem." So he goes and he tells the guy, "You need to give me a nice tip." He says, "Why?" He says, "Your bags were so heavy, it's unbelievable, so it's very hard to pick it up." He said, "Oh no, that means that it's not my luggage. Go back, go make sure you got my luggage. It's not my luggage." He's like, "How do you know it's not your luggage? You didn't even open it." He says, "I'm a diamond dealer. If I know if it's heavy for you, that means it's not my luggage. It's very light." So they opened it and they saw there was power tools inside, heavy tools. So therefore the mashal, the Balei Musar say, if a person feels the mitzvot is very heavy, that means that you're not doing the mitzvot the right way. You don't have you have the wrong luggage. A person has to study, he has to understand the mitzvah, he has to do some research before, get some appreciation. And then when you learn properly, you'll see the mitzvah is very, very light. The mitzvah is going to feel not like a burden. But if you feel the mitzvah the heavy or burden, that means that you have the wrong luggage. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen.